I guess we can hop into sweep or sell. Yeah, I know we're gonna have to explain it to you, Kaizen. Pretty, it's pretty self-explanatory. But let me pull up my screen real quick. Basically, what we do is we're gonna look at the top 10 collections on OpenSea, and you got two choices, just based on what price they're at right now. Would you sweep them or would you sell them? You gotta pick one. So, yeah.
Got it.
Do you have any questions before we get started?
Oh, let's go for it.
All right, cool. I think we're gonna have to refer to Jim for some of these because Stepan's not showing on here. Apparently, these just got delisted from OpenSea.
Yeah, what happened with those? Like, I saw it looked like Stepan holders got airdropped something that was maybe like redeemable for shoes or something like that. I don't know.
Ape holders got a free claim for those shoes,
No
and
way.
I don't know why they got delisted though. So I need to look into that for sure. But it seems like they're still up, going strong on Jim.
Wow.
But basically, the TLDR for the shoes is it's like step to earn, basically like exercise to earn. You can use your NFTs somehow and actually like earn tokens from them, I guess, through their app. And if you're active, and basically the more active you are, the more tokens you earn. But if you have these shoe NFTs, you can rent out your shoes to other people who are active, and they get like 70% of the tokens, and you get like 30% for doing nothing but owning the NFT. So, from what I understand, that's the value prop behind the shoes.
That's wild.
So with that said, floor price right now is 2.7 for these shoe boxes. I guess I don't know. Yeah, I'll start.
Yeah, start us off. Sweep or sell. Sweep or sell, paper.
Yeah. It was a free claim for me, so I'm selling, honestly. 2.7 ETH can go a long way in this market, especially if we get some rebounding prices on the coins. So I'm selling, and then I would be reinvesting into something better. Ty, what about you?
I don't know. What platform can I even buy it on? Is it locked up for everybody or just on OpenSea?
Just OpenSea, just on FedSea. Yeah, LixRare and X2Y2, you're good to go.
For these shoes, is there a reveal associated with these? What's going
There
on?
is. Yep. And I think I think apes have their own version of shoes, and then there's a bunch of different versions, basically.
I'm sweeping.
All right. I like it. Kaizen, how about you?
And I'm selling.
Wow.
So I like it. I mean, I think they're more into this, but just that long-term kind of play to earn. Like eventually, like the bottom's gonna fall out and the token will be worth like nothing. So I bought into a lot of that stuff when they were first coming out like just over a year ago, or just less than. Like nothing's really nobody's figured out the tokenomics to do that. Maybe these guys have some like a trick to this that they've optimized, and it's everything else just gets saturated and diluted and worth nothing. The angle, I mean, it's a cool idea. I love the sneaker side of it, but like long term, I think it's a dangerous buy.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that one. I actually looked into all the tokenomics a few weeks back whenever they announced the ape claim, just to kind of see what was going on with Stepan. It seems like everything they get you to do is to burn the tokens that they emit, but it's still, just like you said, it's a play to earn basically, and we all know how those end, at least for the ones in the past.
I'm just saying this is like what, day 2, so I think it's got some room to grow, and I think it's a sweep, and you got a chance to sell it a little bit higher, but don't get caught holding the bag.
I feel that. I feel that.
There you go. Yeah, the short term, yeah, it definitely does have some room to run, but it's holding that one.
100%. All right, so on to number 2. We got the CryptoPunks. Also can't see their floor on here, but they're up to 85. So we talked about these last week on Sweep or Sell, and they were at like 75, and I think it was a unanimous sweep last week. So
Yeah, it was unanimous, and they peaked higher than 85 too. I still feel like punks long term under 100 are a great deal.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
the
are you
market,
sweeping or selling?
Agreed.
I'm still sweeping.
Still sweeping? Kaizen, it sounds like
I'm
you're
s-
also on that train.
That's like the grail thing I don't have in my collection is a CryptoPunk. I love it, and I tried to get one. So that was my big play that I tried to this bear market was I had my ape listed at like 130. Board ape floor was like 80, and if I sold it, I would have been able to at 40, and I would have bought a floor ape at 80, and that was my big play. But they got down to 40 into the 40s. Like,
Yeah, I remember like 47. I looked, I was like, holy shit, or something like that.
yep. So I'm missing, and absolutely, that's still a buy.
I 100% agree. I'm still sticking with punks under 100 is a deal.
Yeah,
Yeah, punks under 100 is for sure a deal.
Yeah, I honestly I can't believe like there was a point where you could buy one ape for like 2 or 3 punks. I remember one guy slid in my DMs offering me 2 of his punks for my ape, and I'm like, wow, this is the first good deal I've ever gotten offered. But I didn't even take it because at the time they weren't worth the same amount as an ape. So it's crazy to see punks
Yeah.
back at 85 and apes down at 94. Down in quotes at 94.
Down at 94, he said.
Yeah. We're just 2022 is a wild year. All right. So
Other deeds.
yeah, other deeds. Y'all already know how I stand on these. I'm sweeping the fuck out of these at 2.64. I don't care what anybody thinks. I super bullish on the other side and its potential for making a lot of people money as creators and as investors.
Yeah, I feel you. I don't know how much lower they're gonna go. I don't know. I feel like around 2 might be the lowest they might go. So I'm selling these right now. I'm selling the deeds whenever, and I think they're gonna drop a little bit more, and then they'll probably pick it up for the next trip.
So I will say one. Actually, no, Kaizen. I want to hear what you got to say on the other side first before I go into my spiel on them.
yeah. I think Ty's right about the short term. Like, they're not going to start running yet, but I think the play, the long is to get the Bored Ape plots, like based on
Yeah,
paper about location and just this being like an ecosystem and a marketplace. Plots that are closer to the center are gonna will go up in much will, and I don't know what the floor is. I forget what those are called. Which
with the slide.
yeah, is it the biogenic swamp?
Yeah, I think that's the apes, and
Yep.
the mutants have a
So
different
the floor
flair.
for that, yeah, I think is mutants. Biogenic swamp is 7.15 floor. Like, man, once we figure out the ins and outs of this game, like, that floor is going to go way up.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're probably right. Long term too, like probably an excellent buy if that's your thing. I just feel like short term they might drop a little bit more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I totally see where
I
y'all are
agree.
coming from on that. You guys know that I love trading ratios, so that's one thing I look at a lot, especially for virtual land. Right now, other deeds, and we also can't forget that there's going to be 100,000 more plots that get
Back.
that
Yeah.
get released. So
Are you guys
Yeah.
still holding your other side bags?
I have two.
You
I
got
have
two?
one on the mutant land and then one with an artifact on it.
Hey, nice.
So those are the two that I'm holding on to forever. But I'm thinking about getting more. So I like to compare other deeds to the sandbox because sandbox has 162,000 supply compared to the 100,000 for now. And for right now, sandbox has the 2 ETH floor compared to 2.64. I think this price is wrong for the other side, other deeds. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm sweeping these prices. I just don't feel like doing the math in my head right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got 4, and I've got those 3 Kodas, and so that's like I'm just back and I'm just sticking with it, even though they've dipped some. But I just feel like, I guess, that their utility is just going to be insane inside the game. Like just flying around, I think that's gonna create some FOMO, and people are gonna want these.
Yeah, the Koda's got to be a real nice hold for you. I'm very jealous. Yeah, I'm looking at this number 4 collection. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, you finish your thought. I was just gonna move on to the next one.
Yeah, I sold the Kodas on that day, on the launch day, that first day. I know that Paper, you made some great moves selling pre-reveal, but man, like I don't think I gave away any really rare resources, but keep this value, then it's a good move, but we'll see.
Yeah, Kodas, those are something that I really wish I did end up rotating my winning other deed trade into, but yeah, now I'm Clonex fam, so yeah, we'll see what happens with that trade.
So I had a question for you guys. Like, what do you guys think after this game launches? Do you guys think the floor for Kodas will still be higher than mutants? Will be about the same or lower?
What is it right now?
And I guess we need to double check that it's even higher.
We will check.
I'll pull up.
I'm pretty sure it is. I think they're still in the 20s at least.
Yeah, they were last week before I left back. So mutants are basically 18.
All right, let's see what these Kodas are at. 20.69 is the cheapest Koda.
Okay, so
I really don't think it's that bad.
That's probably a good. I'd probably sweep Kodas at 20.
I always forget that there's 10,000 of them, though. For some reason, I think there's a lot less.
But I don't know. I do have a feeling that like these mutants are still gonna get a priority from Yuga over other side. Like they're different. Like I think mutants are players within the other side. Like a lot of these other collections are gonna be, and there's definitely some overlap already with the traits and stuff. But to me, Koda seems separate and seems like maybe even like Improbable might have more of a say over what the Kodas do and say. And I think if we're talking about the Bored Ape Yacht Club or the Mutant Ape Yacht Club, that there's more of an opportunity for like airdrops or benefits for mutants over Kodas. And we might be surprised with that.
I think that's a really good point about the airdrops. Yeah, it's really tough because mutants they're obviously cheaper. They have 20,000 of them, and then Koda's a little bit more expensive, but there's 10,000 right now, and then 10,000 more coming out. Who knows when? So
there's 10,000 more Kodas coming too.
Yeah. So when the next 100,000 other deeds release, there's also 10,000 Kodas with them as well.
Interesting.
So that's also another thing to keep in mind with the.
I didn't realize that there was I thought there was only going to be 10K Kodas. So
yeah, that's interesting.
Rethink my thesis on it if that's the case.
Yeah, you might need. Yeah.
But like the thing is, who knows? who knows when they're gonna get released or how they're gonna get released. Like some of us thought that like during that test, whenever we saw the codas, like the shooting stars with codas in them, we're like, oh shit, this is my chance to get a coda. But yeah, it's like they could just build it into the game somehow. We really have no idea.
Facts.
All right, let's go on to this next one. I'm gonna skip Royal Oak Foundation because I don't know what it is. I think another thing is we should probably just stick to verified collections only, because I really don't know how to. Yeah.
Let's check it out. Let's check it out.
I tried going to the website. It seems kind of sketch. It's
All
just,
right. Well, yeah. Chill on the website. We got some
all
watches.
right, we won't connect to anything. Yeah.
Yeah. Be careful.
One in a me lion. I'm scared.
Okay. What do we got?
Gives you the opportunity to enter exclusive world of watch collectors by winning a rare luxury Swiss watch. Oh my god, I can't read right now. So it's like a giveaway, maybe? I don't know, but I just don't like this. Just from already. How can I win a luxury watch? The more you collect our NFTs, the more chances you have to win luxury watches.
Oh yeah, this is a grade A scheme right here. It's gotta be.
Yeah, not a fan. All right, we'll skip
Yeah,
that
I'm good.
one.
I'm selling that. I don't. That's
Next.
all I
Yeah.
need to know.
I'll sell it.
Straight up. All right, Bored Ape Yacht Club sitting at. Oh wait, I skipped Art Blocks. All right, we can't do Art Blocks because it's just Art Blocks. Bored Ape Yacht Club, number 6, sitting at 94 ETH floor. Are we gonna sweep or are we gonna sell Kaizen? Let's start with you.
I'm gonna sweep. I think it's still. We've got back to those all-time highs, and I think we will within the next low climb. I don't see another dramatic drop. The only wild card is coming from Paulie and all those guys, and I think that from the bounce back, and I think this lawsuit is going to be really, really interesting. Ty might have posted the thread about that the other day. But that's pretty fascinating. Despise Ryder and Paulie, and I hate what they're doing, but I do on the perception of this brand right now, and I don't know, man. Worst case scenario, they cause a little bit of a pullback, but long term, I mean, this.
Well, what's going on with them? I don't even see anything they post anymore. I have both of them blocked.
So Ty, jump in if I'm off on this, but essentially the fact that you put an NFT on the blockchain, right, and it's got for that specific image file. I think what they're trying to say is I can basically copy this entire collection and repost it because the hat is different, so it's not the same thing. Like
Wait,
if
can
we
you
were
repeat
trying
that?
to
Your voice
totally
cut out.
copy, it's like the basically like the token ID, the hash number of this NFT combined is what makes it unique. It's those two things, and so there's.
Oh, we might have lost Kaizen again. Oh,
Okay.
there it is.
But,
your voice cut out for a little bit there again.
Okay, got it. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just try and make this as brief as possible. But essentially, they're trying to take the hash number of these NFTs, basically the Bored Ape collection, combined with the things is what makes it unique. So they're only copying the images, not the that point to the image, and so it's something different. And so it's kind of, if they end up winning that argument in court, I think it kind of destroys building with NFTs in a way. So it's like, I think it's a stupid argument, but it would just kind of destroy what we all believe the uniqueness of an NFT is, and good position to take, and again, I think it has damage long term. I think they're still fine.
We'll definitely have to keep an eye on that. I don't really have an opinion just because I've been so out of the loop on
Yep.
it, but I need to do my homework.
Yeah, it'd be worthwhile to like dig all the way down and see what the whole thing looks like. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
basically
Yeah.
Regardless, I'm
that the
sweeping
gist?
the apes at 94.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
keeping them
Yeah.
too.
Punks should be over 100. Apes should be over 100. Long term, we'll get there. So I'm sweeping at 94. What about you, Ty?
Yeah, I'm sweeping.
So we got another unanimous one. All right, Factura by Matthias Isaacson. Isaacson.
So is this that Art Blocks project, or is this from GM Studio? Okay.
Yeah, so it is GM. Is this the? I'm assuming because I'm out of the loop when it comes to GM, but I think their membership is next.
Are those two?
Somebody was saying, yeah, somebody was saying this was like one of their. I think it was their third drops. I think ALM was saying that, and this seems like the one that really started taking off for GM. Oh, but they look really cool.
Yeah, these are tight.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. I'm scrolling through Apewell now, like our alpha chat, to see if that's what got dropped. Yeah, oh my god.
Pretty sure
Yeah.
this is what got dropped recently, and
Yeah,
I think
he
ALM called
it
them like 0.19,
0.15.
0.15.
Yeah, and I was looking at these, I'm like, wow, they look sick, and it's generative art. But I don't know anything about generative art, so I stayed out, and man, that was
They have
hell.
another project too that pumped because this one drops too. That's like, it's got Fidenza vibes a little bit, but this one's a little bit more.
Yeah, this reminds me of just like a generated city.
Yeah, these are
through
fire.
art and shape.
Yeah, these are sick. This is beautiful.
Yeah, but I stick to my principles as a trader, and I don't know anything about this realm, so I'm selling at 3.55.
Yeah, I'm selling too, just because the alpha came at 0.19, so that's how it would flip if you got in.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna follow you guys. I'm gonna sell. I think yeah, anybody that got in or follow Art Blocks, like everything pumps and pulls back, so nothing's really yeah, I would sell for sure.
Like highest last sale, bro. Like, let's see what like the super fire ones are looking like.
I saw an 11 at that too.
10? Yeah, 11 ETH sales top.
Those black and white ones are tight.
Yeah,
Or the
this one looks dope too. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. I
Yeah,
really
these
love like the
pretty fire.
variety.
Yeah, that glow.
Ooh, ALM just dropped. He dropped another collection in the alpha chat. I was gonna open it up just now, but I can't be dropping alpha like that on the podcast.
Man, I closed Discord because the notifications were going ham. But you know, I'm gonna check it out.
Yep. All right, so that brings us to the GM DAO token. So I guess this probably gives you some sort of access to these drops. Obviously, Factura did well, and the GM DAO token is about. Hold on, let me check the floor price again. 3.55 to 4.68. So it's about an ETH higher than the Facturas. I really don't know the utility, but I'm just speculating that it gives you access to these kind of drops. So for me, I would buy 4.68. What about y'all? Yeah, I'd be sweeping these.
So are you sure though that's associated with that other one?
Yeah, it definitely is. It's a community of NFT collectors, artists, investors. I remember it being started in September. I remember it being started last year, but I didn't think anything came of this DAO. And now it's just coming back into my focus. I saw people tweeting about it, probably because the floor price is going crazy, but
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
see
it
some.
seems like they got some feet on them.
I don't know enough about it. 838 with 710 members seems pretty good.
I just love these low supply plays.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Kaizen, do you have an opinion on this one?
I'm
His
sweeping.
mic.
I guess
Oh.
I'm sweeping.
All right, I was looking at this earlier, but I didn't get to dive in that much.
Oh, it totally is. So yeah, okay, that's the other project that I was talking about in the background, up
Uh-huh.
at the top, like the noodles.
Okay.
look. Yeah. I remember seeing this, and it was like 0.3. I feel like for a long time too, it stayed there. So maybe the other one, these all kind of pumped due to the Dow token.
Yeah, it's got to be. All right, let's see collections. So that Factura was their 4th drop, and it has to be their most successful one, I'm assuming, because of just the pump that came with these, and the Dow token followed. I don't know. Are y'all familiar with Rich Pool? He seems like their main guy.
No.
Yeah, I don't follow him.
We'll have to see what's going on. Give him a follow. See where this whole thing's going.
Yeah, it's interesting.
What do you think,
I
Kaizen?
still don't. Yeah, I still don't know. I've done research on it beforehand, but to jump in, but I agree. It's worth that. Generative stuff was really impressive, and I think to be a small supply like that, and if they're kind of following that, man, yeah, 4.68 is if it's something legit like it is, but it seems like maybe that's.
Yo, Kaizen, your mic is still messed up for me, man. It's
Yeah.
pretty stuck.
Yeah, we gotta
Sorry,
get you a
guys.
new mic, Kaizen.
Sure, I'm gonna come with a whole different set.
You gotta use some of that DGen Vixen money. Upgrade that mic.
Absolutely.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So moving on to number 10. Saddens me to see Mutant Apes at number 10, but that's what we have. So 18 ETH floor on the Mutant Apes. I'm sweeping these. I think under 20 is pretty decent for mutants. I don't really have a price target for them, but I just think it's good value. Like they've been holding 20 pretty steady, or just like around this range. So I feel comfy buying.
I'm in the same exact boat. Yep.
You guys hear me or no?
Yep.
Yeah,
guys.
so undervalued. And that's so undervalued right now.
Yeah, agreed.
Everyone they always forget how how hard these things pump whenever they do. So yeah, totally agreed.